Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be showing you how to build these three different kinds of sugarcane farms. There is the zero-tick sugarcane farm, a really popular one recently. Then there is the classic bone meal farm if you don't really like sugarcane. And then there is the passive farm, which is a classic. This one is awesome. And I will show you how to build all three, starting with the zero-tick one. So let's get started. What you're going to need for this design is 8 blocks of your choice, 3 redstone torches, 1 lever, 1 redstone repeater, 1 hopper, 1 chest, 1 grass or dirt block, or sand for that matter actually, 2 pistons, 18 pieces of glass, 1 stair of your choice, doesn't matter what kind of stair, 1 water bucket, 1 sugar cane, and 2 pieces of redstone dust. To build this, just follow my lead. Place a block like this, a block up like that, break that block down there, place like so. So now you have sort of a pattern that kind of looks like this. Place a piece of redstone dust here, have a repeater going into this block, place a torch here, and place a lever right here. You should get a pulse looking thing that looks something like this. Now place a piston right there, and if this gets annoying you can just power this off. Place your grass block right here, put your chest here, have a hopper feeding into it, put a placeholder block right here, and then put your stair like this. Make sure it is aligned just like that. Break your placeholder block, then build a thing that looks like this. Put some redstone dust here, a torch here, and a piston here. We're almost done. Now you just have to place glass like this, going all the way around. This is just to keep the water in and also to make sure the sugarcane doesn't fall out. Now you're going to want to waterlog this. So now your stair is waterlogged. Also I forgot, go back here and put 1 more torch right there. Now go ahead and turn on the farm and you should see this water coming down like this. Now you can place your sugarcane right here and it will actually start to work. So go ahead and cover that up and there we go. Now there's our first sugarcane and the farm is fully functional. Sorry if I'm going a little fast, I'm just trying to get all these done so I can show all 3 of them in a pretty short amount of time because I don't want to waste any of your time, going through all the different mechanics and everything. I'm just showing you how to build them, and then if you like them, you can build them yourself in your survival world. The next farm is this one that you see here. This is the bone meal farm. This farm was probably the most commonly used before the zero-tick sugarcane farm was invented, and the way it works is very simple. You just flip this, and then it will bone meal this, and then every time it produces some sugarcane, it will fall down, and it should be getting collected, but for some reason my hopper minecart isn't working. But anyways, it just goes down there and then it gets collected and goes into this chest. To build this farm, you're going to want to start by digging out 1 block down here, placing your water and then your sugarcane next to it. Then you want to place a block down here, doesn't matter what kind of block. Put a piston here, an observer facing this way, a block here, and then a piece of redstone right there. Now place your dispenser here and you can start covering this up with glass. For your collection system, you can just dig down a few blocks, go down here, and now what you want to do here is actually kind of important. So you're going to want to first place a chest going like this. It can be a double chest, whatever kind of chest you want. Now you're going to want to put a hopper feeding into this chest, put a rail right on top of the hopper, and then put a minecart with hopper on top of that. You don't have to break the rail, but if you want to, you can go ahead and do that. For this bit, you're going to want to put a piece of redstone dust here, a block of choice here, a redstone torch right there, 3 pieces of redstone like that, and then a repeater going into there, and that's just going to create a clock. So you don't have to use this kind of clock. If you know how to make other clocks and you can, go ahead and do that, but this is probably the least resource intensive one that I could find, so go ahead and do that. And then if you want to, you can place a lever right here and that will turn off the farm whenever you want it to. Now you can go ahead and put tons of bone meal inside the dispenser, and when you turn on the farm it will start to do this and it will collect it. There you go. There's your sugarcane. Now the last farm I'm going to show is this very basic, very rudimentary passive sugarcane farm. And the reason I call it passive is because you don't have to do any work to get it to function. So with the zero-tick ones, you have to pull the lever and you have to make sure that it's functioning and everything. And I mean, if pulling the lever is too much work for you, then this is the farm for you. And for this one, you have to keep refilling it with bone meal, and for some people that can be too much work and they don't really want to. So that is where this one comes in. This one just functions on its own constantly without you having to do anything, and it will eventually build up some sugarcane, and it's raining. Anyways, it will eventually build up sugarcane in your storage system. So the way you build this is very, very simple. It's literally just that farm with the same collection system and everything, just without the dispenser. So I don't really think I need to show how to build this one. It's very, very simple, very easy. And if you don't want to have to do anything, this is pretty much the farm for you. And you can actually, you can extend this as much as you want. This is just that same farm over there, but just a lot of them all right next to each other. And the way they work is every time one of these sugar canes grows, this observer will detect that, and it will cause all the nearby pistons to extend and collect that sugar cane. Underneath this is a hopper minecart, and it is constantly going back and forth underneath the sugarcane, so it can collect anything if anything is dropped. Alright, so those are all 3 of the different kinds of sugarcane farms that you could build in your very own survival world. I'll probably be building one of them at least, probably the 0-tick one in the Mythic SMP at some point pretty soon. But for now, that is all that I have for today. Thank you all so very much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.